Hey, what's going on, guys? Yummy for the win, and today we are going to be doing episode 7, I believe, of our tutorial, our Minecraft modding 1.12.2 Java tutorial. Sorry if my mic's a bit loud. Let me just turn it down. It's actually a lot louder than I thought it would be. Let me try that. Is that better? Yeah, still a bit loud, I think. I'll turn it down, the editing's fine. Alright, so today we are going to be doing advanced block properties, because I forgot to do this when I made my block. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to go into our block in it, and we're going to create a new block. And public static final block. We're going to call it, what should we call it? Random underscore block is equal to a new random block. And we're going to put the parameters in and put that in. We're going to add our unlocalized name, which is going to be random underscore block. And we're going to put the material as, what should we put it as? Material dot, let's do, should we do, we could do lots of things. Let's do, to put it simple, let's do rock. Right? Now we're going to create this class. And we are going to, extend block, and in here we add iHasModel, finish, and there we go. So we've got the basic thing here. Now I am just going to go into block base, and I'm going to copy all of this, because there's no need to type it out, if I'm honest with you. Right, just change this to constructor, and that's it. Right. So, in the last episode we didn't do much, as in block properties, and there's lots of things you can do. So, first we'll start with the simple stuff. So, first we'll do hardness. So, this is like, basically how long it takes to break the block. So, if you do set hardness, and it's a float value, so for now we'll put it to block hardness, and we'll set that in a minute. Let's do set resistance. So this is the explosive resistance, which is also a float value, and we'll put that as block resistance. And we'll also do set light level, and we'll currently put that to light level. We'll set all of these in a second, guys. I just want to get them all laid out. So we got another light one, light opacity, and set that to light opacity. We've got set, slipperiness, default slipperiness, should I say, and we'll put that to slipperiness. We've also got set material. Okay, that's, wait. No, you can do it now. How do you do it? Let's see. I think you can do, there's a way you can do it. I think block material is equal to, and then material dot, and we'll do rock, because that's our material. Never mind, we can't do that because we've already got it in our constructor. Now we've got harvest level, so we'll set harvest level, and we want this one. So we want tool class, and it will be level. Obviously we will fill these out. Sound type, so we want sound set set sound type, and it will be block sound type. We'll do yeah, so that's what we'll do for now. Now I'm going to bring up the 1 second, I'll do it on the other monitor so you don't have to see this. Minecraft hardness levels, and this is not currently on my other window. I'll show you once I've brung it up. Right, so there you go. So here is the harvest levels for every single block. I believe, is this it? Yeah, all of these right here. So the one you want is, I believe, this. No, that's not right. 1 second. Minecraft hardness values. And is it this? Right, here we go. Yeah, this is it. Alright, so here's all the block hardnesses that we need to know. Alright, so this is the Minecraft documentation. So, we want our block to, let's say, have a harvest. So we want it, oh, oops, I'm doing some strange stuff. Right. We want to have it the same hardness as, let's think, what do we want it to have? Let's say iron block, so 5. So, what we do is we go back into here, go to hardness, and replace it at 5.0 F. Obviously, this can be any value you want. If you want it to be... Oh, let me do one more thing. So there's another method I forgot about, and it is set block unbreakable. And if you have this, your block will be unbreakable. But obviously I'm going to comment that out because we don't want that. So yeah, now we'll do resistance. So we'll do Minecraft resistance values, and we need to change it to, yeah, this one. Nope, that's not right. I should have got this up before. Block resistance explosion, there we go, here it is. So if we go down here, we can see all the resistance values. So we want ours to have the same resistance as maybe dragon egg, so 45. Alright, okay, it's going to be a strange block, not going to lie. So we want our resistance to be 45.0 F. And that should change back to black, maybe not, yep, there you go. Right, now light level, this is the amount of light you want to be emitted. So we'll do Minecraft light values, and go into light, go into blocks, and here you can see the light level. So 15 is the highest anything has. Obviously blue ice is being 1. So what should we have it as? Maybe should we have it the same as maybe... Should we have it higher than a beacon? Let's make it emit loads of light. So let's make it like 25.0 F. It's going to emit a lot of light. Right, and there you go. Light opacity. So I think, is this light filtering blocks? Yeah, but we can't see the values for this, so we'll kind of have to mess around with this. You can mess around with it, but I'm just going to put it as 1.7 F. It doesn't matter. Default slipperiness. Now, is this a float value? This is a float, right? Yeah, so I'm going to put mine as 6.0f. I don't know the values for slipperiness. Tool class. So we want ours to be, let's think. What do we want it to be? What should it be broken by? Let's make it a axe, or maybe we could do hoe. No, we'll do axe. And the level is basically the amount. So, 0 is wood / gold. Right? 1 is stone. 2 is iron. 3 is diamond. Basically, that's basically how it is. So we want ours to be. What's this? Is this not a float value? Oh, wait, what's happening? No, what's happening? Has my Eclipse? Oh no, there we go. Right, what's wrong here? What have we done? Is this not a float? I think this isn't a float value. Oh no, what's happening here? What have I done? Oh. Hello? Let's save it real quick. Hello? Are you going to tell me what's wrong? Or not? So if you're not, then I'm just going to get rid of you. Oh, it's an int value. Interesting. Okay. So in that case we'll put 5. No, it's 7. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we want ours to be diamond. Right, sound type. So this one is sound type dot, and you can choose any of these sound types. You can also create your own sound types, and I'll go through the story on that some other time, but not right now. We'll have ours a slime. Make it more interesting, and we've got set block unbreakable turned off. Right, also we want to now do get item block, get item drop. So these are some methods which Forge have made, or Minecraft made themselves, but it should be get item dropped, and we want to return a new item stack is it return item stack, and then it's new item. No, I'm doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? I feel like I'm being stupid, and I don't like it. It is return new, isn't it? Yeah, return new item stack, and then we can do. So, say if you're doing an OR, you can do item init dot any of your items. So mine is going to be obsidian, no, dark apple. Yeah, make it drop a dark apple, and we'll import item stack like. Oh. Wait, what? So is it just... I think it might just... I don't think it's item stack. Oh, no, it's not. It's just item. Okay. That makes things a lot easier. Just so you know. So you don't need new item stack. It's just return and then whatever item. Interesting. And will that not fix it? Oh, because I put new. We don't need new anymore. There you go. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. If you want to block, it's literally just return block init dot and then your block. And if you want it to return the block that it already is, then you just don't need this method at all. You don't need any of these methods, by the way, guys. They're totally optional. I advise you do have material hardness, resistance, and harvest level, and sound type. Obviously, but I mean, you don't have to have them, but I highly advise you do have them. Now we've got is full block. Now, I am going to set this to false, because, no, true, because mine is a full block. However, when we get onto custom block models, you will have this as false. So we'll return it to true so it doesn't cause errors. And to go along with that, you also have to have is full cube. And obviously I'm going to return true once again. But for custom block models, you will return false. And also, we have on block activated. So on block activated. Actually, no, I'll go over this in a different episode. It's slightly more complicated. Right, so now we'll do neighbor changed. So neighbor changed. So basically this is what will happen when a block next to it has changed, as in the name. So we do need to change this method right here. So we need to get rid of the override. Or do we? Do we actually need to get rid of the override? Or have I just been stupid on this one I've tested? Wait. Okay, we don't need to get rid of the override. But what we need in here is if. So this is if we want our block to break when a certain block has changed. So if this dot can block stay, or if it can't stay, I mean, because I put the exclamation mark, and we put world in pause, and then we'll open some brackets, world in dot set block to air, and this basically sets our block to air if the block cannot stay in the location, and we want that of the pos of the block. And then we want, wait, is it pos or block pos? Block pos, from pos, I believe. It might just be pos. Yeah, from pos. Okay. And then underneath this, we want it to spawn the item, or the item that the block is. So we want it to do inventory helper. You will see this in later tutorials, this method, just so you know, on like tile entities and stuff. Dot spawn item stack, and if my computer wasn't slow, world in pos dot get x, like that. Nope, not you, go away. Pos dot get y, like that, and pos dot get z, like that. And it needs to have these brackets afterwards because it's a method, which is default. And here is the thing you want it to drop. So I want it to be a new item stack. I did that totally wrong. What am I doing? New item stack of block init dot random block, and quantity that you want it to drop. So I want it to drop 1. Yes, my Eclipse is very slow. I could not tell you why, because I have enough RAM and stuff, but it's just slow. I honestly don't know why. We do need to create this can block stay method. So I'm just going to look for that right now. Because I actually forgot to grab that method somehow. And I could not tell you what the method is off by heart. So let me find it. So can block stay. So we actually want, yeah, can block stay. So okay, for the can block stay, you want it above this method, and you want it to be a private boolean can block stay world in. What am I doing? World in and block pause. I probably could have remembered this, but you know, I just totally forgot it was even a method. Return world in dot get block state. Hello. Yep. Get block state. Pause dot down dot is side solid, and then we want world in pos enum facing dot up, and we want to delete this side parameter, and I believe we want that, and that should work. What's wrong? What have I done wrong? Hello? I've done something wrong, and it's probably stupid. I just can't figure it out. Okay, what if I just do this? Okay, I did something stupid. I'm sure you guys can see the error now. I've changed it. And basically that'll fix this. So if the block which is below it gets destroyed, then it will drop this item and set this random block to air. I'm pointing at the screen. I have no clue why, because you can't see it. Alright. We have a few more layers. We have a few more things to do. I was thinking about the next one. Sorry. Which is get block layer. That's why I said layers. Get block layer, and it's a block render layer method, so it will return block render layer dot, and it should come up with some options, maybe. Hello? Hello? Hello here? Right, there you go. So this is for, you know, different type of block. So if your block is translucent, you choose that. Cutout is if it has some parts which are like, which you can see through. Cutout might or mipped. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I can't say I've ever used that one. I'm sure it's important, but if you ask me in the comment, yeah, if you ask me in the comments, I'll be able to tell you. But I can't think of what it does right now. And solid is obviously just normal, so I'm going to set it to solid. Or should I have it translucent? Let's have it translucent. No. I can't spell. I can't type, I mean. Translucent. That's right? Yeah, good. Right, we have a few more methods to do. We have is opaque cube. So if you have this one to translucent or either of the cutout ones, you have to put this one to false. If you have it as normal, you put this one to true. But if you have it as normal, you just probably don't have this method at all, because by default it's true. No, false. What am I doing? False. Yeah, by default it's set to true, so you don't actually have to have this method if your block is solid. Second to last, we have get render type. Now, most of these won't even apply to you. These will be more advanced stuff that you'll want to come back to. But they are useful. So, for it here, we put return block render type dot low. Yeah, there we go. Mine is just, well, mine is none of these because mine's just going to be a normal block. But if yours is a model, then you'd have model. If it's a liquid, you have liquid. If it's invisible, like air or barriers, then you have this one. And if it's animated, you have this one. But mine's normal, so I don't have that method. Oh, actually, I know what I can do. I can return null. Let's just get rid of it to be safe. And last one, but not least, obviously, is can silk harvest, and you want this one. If you just, well, no, actually you don't want that one. You want the other one, because this one's kind of useless. It's a boolean, so it's just true or false, and you probably want to choose what block you want it to silk harvest, so that one's kind of useless. You want can silk harvest, but you want the one with the parameters, so this one. And I believe we'll need to keep this super method. And basically you can return, wait, I don't know, actually. I think it's still return true. Yeah. Okay. Return true. So it's either a true or false, basically. Yeah. And that's it, I suppose. I mean, that's it. I don't have a texture for this block. However, I am going to do the lang and etc. So, I suppose I'll do that. It won't take long. Random. Oh, random. Block dot name. This is a quick thing to do, so that's the lang. Just copy the block state and paste it. So that'll be a lot quicker. Go into this. Change it to random. Save that one. Need the block model and the item model. That won't take 2 seconds. Random underscore block. Switch silver to random. And do the same for the item model. And yes, I am rushing because I'm aware that I need to go in a minute. So I'm going quite fast. but we'll need to test it, and that'll take a minute or so, which is fine. Just gonna save. Yep, good, good, good. Don't need a texture, that's not important. I'll do that tomorrow. For the next video there will be a texture, but right now there's not. And just test it real quick. Close this, it's not important, not important, not important. Not important. Go away. 5 hours later. There we go. That actually worked. Wow. This is slow. Oh, could be here for a while. Maybe. I doubt it. It'll be another few minutes, and that's it. Oh, by the way, expect a lot more videos over the Christmas holidays, because then I'll have more time. But this will be released, I believe, on Wednesday the 19th. Don't worry about that, because I haven't made a texture yet, so that's not a problem. And I suppose we'll see if it works. Maybe. We'll just do time set night, and we will grab our block. Yep, has no texture, obviously. And we'll see how much light it emits. I'm quite intrigued, because I put a high light level to this thing, so I'll go quite far away. Oh. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's boring. The neighbour changed stuff, didn't... Okay, gamer. Okay, it's a bit buggy. Yeah, I will, I'll fix that right now, guys. Yeah, I'll go fix that.